You see, God already made you with a womb, and a womb is for nurturing. See, that life can deal with you and you switch off that tap. Please switch it back on. It's where the essence of you will flow naturally. Switch on the bowels of nurturing again. Don't let life knock that out of you. I see women crying every day. Oh, I want to have my own child. Who told you that a mother is only one who births a baby from her birth canal? If that's what a mother is, what do we call the ones that have thrown their babies in the dustbin? A mother is the one who stays until the child becomes. So if you cannot birth one through your canal, go and carry them from the orphanage. Go pack 10 and put in your house. And raise them for Jehovah. Who told you that's all that life is about? You are marking time in one spot when there's so much more that you could be. You are looking for a child to love. Child is looking for parent to love them. Excuse me, equation is balanced. Go and collect. My husband will not agree. Enter your room, lock the door when he has gone out. Bend the neck for prayer. Father Lord, twist that neck, make that man agree. Rather, Father Lord, anywhere you go, let him just be saying baby, baby, baby. In fact, Lord, today as he goes out, let one baby call him daddy. He'll come back and say, go and bring the baby. Hey! I'm a heart and a soul that loves and cherishes, but it has capacity to shut down when it's been despised, when it's been hurt and wounded. I want to speak to you who are pain mongers, who have become so conversant with pain, it is your second nature, who have allowed themselves to be broken down until they have no value in the hands of God, who have allowed pain to define them and define everything about their purpose. In fact, not just define, shut down the purpose. Those of you who wallow in pain and don't see that pain can become your weapon of war. God is an investor, and one of the commodities he invests is pain. 2 Corinthians chapter 1. Blessed be the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who comforts us with all manner of comforts. Why? That we can comfort others with the same comfort with which you have been comforted. Your pain is not about you. Stop sitting down there, hanging your head every day. Oh Lord, why me? If not you, who? Who do you want to send it to? Also the pain that is doing you now, you say, Father Lord, why me? Why didn't you send it to Pastor Mildred? Is that how wicked you are? Let me tell you something. The level of challenges that come at you are directly proportional to how much respect God has for you. You didn't hear that? The level of troubles you face are in direct proportion to how much respect God has for you. Now, those of you that used to run from school when math teacher enter class now, you are confused. Because proportion does not mean anything to you. If all you experience is fingernail pain, that's all the respect God has for you. Because you know, if the pain pass fingernail, you will deny him. So every day is your fingernail. Oh, my nail, my nail, my nail. Jesus said, leave her with the nail. Because if he pass nail, this one go cost me. Leave the nail, just let the only nail. Hey! Paul said, I glory in adversity. La 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 la. I glory in adversity. Why? Let patience have a perfect work. God invests pain. Don't waste your pain. Don't hoard your pain. Do you know how you hoard your pain? When you refuse to heal. When you refuse to get past the issue. When you become an idolater. What do I mean? The person that hurt you has moved on and forgotten you. You are still there, struggling with the thing. The person don't forget. You did there, the thing they bite you. On top of that, you can't carry cancer. I saw it, Mama. This lady was so hurt and pain. She was justified in the pain. But she sat with it. And the next thing was cancer. Hey, cancer. We rallied around her. Tried to do everything we could. And she died. She never even died when the man find another babe. She never died. Don't find another one. Replacement. Why will you suffer twice? You suffer the pain of waiting the person they do, then come carry sickness again. No, I say. One pain is enough. I will take that pain and pierce the devil with it. Why? I am spirit. I don't respond in flesh. I don't respond in the realm of the natural. I respond in the realm of the supernatural. That's who I am. I am a heart that can shut down when I see that you are trying to take it for granted. And that's what some women need to learn to do. When you see that they are abusing who you are, what you carry, what you are giving, you shut down until they learn to respect it. It's not ungodliness. It's the height of godliness. What did Paul say? I magnify my office. Hello? So they beat you every day, you still there. Hey, the Lord will change him. You are changing. You are changing from peaceful to disturbed. You are changing from beautiful to messed up. You are changing from a thinker to an abused human being. An abused people perform below capacity. Abused people develop low self-esteem, and people with low self-esteem don't make an effort. What's the point? If they are beating you, leave. I'm not afraid to say it. Leave. Until that person learns how to channel the anger well. Leave. Now, only person where they are alive, they marry. Leave. The safe house that we run, when the women come to us, we have a group of 10 men. Pastors there inside, bishop there inside, Pentecostal pastor, Orthodox pastor, chairman serving pastor, lawyer there. 10 of them, all of them above 50. When the wife run come meet us, we they send the men go meet that man. If he be Anglican, he go see Anglican priest there. If he Pentirascal, he go see Pentirascal pastor there. If he say know something, lawyer there. So, okay, sir, your wife is somewhere. Are you willing? Hey, no, stay. We don't carry the wife, go feed her. Feed her, don't write the man letter. Okay? Come. One say, they say, okay, come. The man came. I've never seen a man sign his life away like that man. You ever threaten her again, you defend yourself from jail. Sign. There's ever trouble in the house, you leave. She does not leave because the children are there. Sign. You ever threaten the small job she has again, we're coming after you. Sign. You ever touch her again, we'll send you to cell so that they will touch you there. Sign. It's been 2 years, Mama. The man has learned self-control. He never touched him again. I'm a heart and a soul that cares, but I will not be taken for granted. I will not be abused. I will not be reduced. I will not be relegated. I will not be trampled upon. Let me make her finish. Okay. Now, some of our hearts and our souls have been so bruised, and we think like this. I saw this scripture. I don't know where I see them, but I see them for Bible. I don't find I don't see them. But if you can look for it, help me. It says, these are the words of Jack's son, Agar. It is an important message. The man says this to Ithiel. He says, God, I am weak and tired. I cannot continue to stand. I feel more stupid than the other person. I do not understand things as other people do. I have never learned wisdom. I do not know anything about anything. That's somebody telling God, I'm stupid. You know, some of us do that. We come before God and we say, I'm stupid. Because somebody said we're repeating it to the God who created our minds that are like his. And we say, Lord, I'm stupid. Stupid was my identity for many years. My first memory as a human being was at the age of 2 years and 3 months. Suddenly my mom was gone from the house. So I was crying, looking for my mom. I was crying. My big sister tried to pet me. I wasn't agreeing to pet. So when she got tired, she beat the silence into me. Shut up and stop crying. Disturbing everybody. And I was confused. Why are you beating me? I'm looking for my mom. It's my first memory of injustice. Because that's what came to my brain. It was unfair. I'm looking for my mom. Why are you beating me? If you know they find my mommy, they find my own. Second memory, I was 2 years and 6 months old. And my dad was a man that cared for people. So there were thousands, always people in our house. If you see my mother's cooking pot like this, big. So one day my father just got up, say all of us, they go do group photograph. Carry everybody from the house. We're like 15 people. He saw uniform for all of us, so not the same clothes we wear, all of us. So I didn't understand what was happening. So I was just standing there. And one of my father's cousins just came and slapped me upside the head. Pow! Are you stupid? Why are you standing there? Can't you see that everybody's there? And stupid became me. Every time I heard the word stupid, I owned it. And I started feeling stupid. It was a shock to me to pass the exam the way I was passing. I don't know anything. No, don't say that about yourself. You know something. You may not know everything. So my first son is a marine engineer. Studied in Glasgow. My second son is a naval architect. Studied in New York, in Holland, and in the US, in UK. He's now in Canada. Then my third son showed up. I don't like school. Hey, wahala boss. Father, come, they come out smoke for you. You say what? He said, Daddy, I don't like school. We enter. Every time he came back from school, all in paper, red. Don't fail maths, fail English, fail social studies, fail geography, fail everything. One day, my husband called family meeting. He said, my son, what is the problem? He said, Daddy, will you allow me to play football? Hey! Nigerian father, foot. It's not only football, it's headball. Come on, will you shut up? And the second son, the naval architect, said, Daddy, leave him. He said, you stopped me from playing football. Till today, even as a naval architect, I still wonder whether I could have been a star. He said, Daddy, don't let this boy live his life wandering. Let him. My father said, okay. My husband said, okay, compromise. Go to school and go to football. You go to football academy. So while you are playing football, you are academizing your brain. My son said, really, Daddy? Yes. He never came home with red biro again. Never. Everything turned because now somebody was giving voice to his dream. So I said to him, if you go to the football academy, it's 2 years. You are doing your A-levels. I said, what if nobody signs you up? He said, Mommy, it's not do or die. At least I would know that I gave it my best shot. I'll go to school. And that's what happened. They didn't sign him on. He went to school. He graduated. He's now back in school. I was shocked when he said, I want to do my master's. I said, I thought you don't like school. He said, Mommy, well, you know things can change. He said, I don't like school. But guess what my son is good at? Animals. In my house, I had horses, pigs, fish, pigeon, parrot, rabbits, guinea pigs. I have 14 dogs. All in my house. Children come to my house for excursion. I'm not joking. The school will write to us, please, can the children come for excursion? We say yes. So they'll come to my house for excursion and they'll ride the horses in my compound. I have a bit of space. So, my son is a farmer. If they're harvesting fish, me, I know they near that place. If one catfish fin slap you, we just tear your skin. And then they go near. My son is inside the water, harvesting the fish. Before his sisters wake up and get ready for school, when he was still in primary school, my son has woken up, gone to the stable, bathed his horse. groomed them. Then he run back inside and be dressed before his sisters. My son started riding horses from age 1. He's today on record the youngest polo player ever in Port Harcourt Polo Club. He was so good with his horse riding. They went and made special stick for him because he's too small. If he holds the normal golf and what do you call it, polo stick, he not going to reach ground. They went and made a special one for him. If they bring any crazy horse to the polo club, they'll tell the horse, wait, Ephraim is coming. Ephraim will ride that horse. Ephraim is the one that notices when workers are not at work. He's the one that notices when somebody's face has changed. Mommy, he's not looking okay. Find out what is wrong. Now, so one day our pig born. So he came excited. Mommy, the pig gave birth to 13. 13. I said, wow, so many. Then after a while, he was about 5 years old. He said, but mommy, the babies were coming out from the bum. I said, hey now, babies are born through the bum. He said, evil human being baby. I said, yes, evil human being baby. God, he said, so mommy, are you saying that me I came out from the bum? I said, God forbid. You don't know everything, but you know something. There are things that came with you from heaven. Nobody came here empty. Nobody came here useless. Nobody came here without capacities. All of us have capacities. Find your own. If it is not academics, leave them. Not be all of us go do PhD. Not be all of us can read. Hey, there's one mama in Port Harcourt. She has 4 master's degrees in 4 fields. Okay. I say, Auntie, now wait. Leave them. I know. The school where I go, you don't do. Find what you're carrying. Some of us are carrying a smile. Give it. Hello. Finally, what I am is resilient. I'm unbreakable. I've changed the song. I'm unbreakable. See, I made up my mind. I said, Satan must sit in hell and cry because of me. I'm going to just think of me and say, wait, this woman serve. What I feel he can't do me nothing. If I got to the point, I will say to the devil, bring it on. Whatever you have in your arsenal, bring it. I'm not afraid. One of the pastors that works in our rehab, they told him that his blood sugar level had gone to some crazy levels. So panic attack. He called me and said, excuse me, what are you panicking for? I said, don't you see that these are the times when the word has to come off the pages of the paper and become a living, moving, breathing thing? When do you think the word will come alive if it is not when oppositions show up like this? I said, what are you panicking for? I said, in your life, I never want to hear the word panic from your mouth again. He's the pastor of a church, but the enemy came and knocked him and he was shaking. I said, in your life, even if they can't tell you, say your picking don't fall inside well, I don't want to hear panic. My second son fell sick. He was 5 years old. Now my husband travel, leave us. I think I know as men they do. You travel, leave us. One of the days, a friend came to visit me. And she was telling me a story. He said, because you know, in our estate, whenever our children are going to school, we all come out and they all go. And then we'll stay and gist small. She said, we just gisted, and then we went into our flats. Then one of them, after 30 minutes, was calling, please come and take me to the hospital. Come and take me to the hospital. And one of us took her to the hospital. She died on the way. The half of the body was cold. The other half was hot. By the time they got to the hospital, she was dead. Just like that. Tell me the story, go. For night. That night. Only that night, Nama Piki said, Mommy, I want to sleep in your room today. I said, okay, come and sleep in my room. So he was on my bed. Now 2 a.m., now he said and wake me. No be God wake me. I turned. I looked at the pikin. Something said, touch him. Now touch him, body. He hot. The thing said, touch the other side. Satan can set you up. If you allow him, he will set you up and send you on an errand you shouldn't go. Now I thought the other side, the body cold. Hey! Rakabakato. Now, like, I knew that prayer was not going anywhere. I was shouting. Only me, when I shout 2 minutes, I know say faith no day here. I carry the pikin, throw in some motor, enter motor. 2 a.m. I was going to the hospital. Now police checkpoint, now they stop. Madam, where are your particulars? I say half of his body is hot, the other half is cold. Say, madam, that's not what I asked you. Where are your particulars? I just drove off. If they shoot me that day, therefore they justified because I drove off. I got to the hospital completely panicked. The doctor said, madam, what's the problem? Half of the body is cold, the other half is hot. He said, yes, I know. Before they want to ask the doctor, don't ask me that question. You're not a doctor. Half of the body. You know what the doctor did? He gave 2 of us medicine. Sleeping tablet. He gave me sleeping tablet. Me and the pikin will sleep. In the morning, the doctor said to me, madam, you were so panicked yesterday, I couldn't reach you. So I had to send you to sleep. I said, is that what you gave me? He said, yes, now sleeping tablet I give you. He says, only in adults we worry if that happens. In children, that happens. Their palms can be cold, the feet will be hot. If they are not well, that happens. You don't panic like that. Shame catch me that day. I said, Satan got me. He got me. He got me. This child that had the bone marrow transplant, when she was small, she's younger than that one that I was running around for. One day, we had been confessing over her, and the sickness was kept at bay. We kept confessing over her. The sickness was kept at bay. Till she was 4. They told me that child would never gain weight. They told me she would not keep up with her age mates in school. That even when she's well, she will not really be well. They gave her 10 years to live. They told me, try. Maybe in 10 years' time, there may be a solution. But right now, there's no solution. But we don't think she will make it to 10. Baby is 27 in October. She's going to be 27 years old in October. Next month. So, when she was 4 years old, one day, she just started screaming, Mommy, my head, my back, my stomach, my leg, my eye, everything. And the devil said, I think you have been testifying. The thing don't come. I picked up the baby, panic. I wanted to start running. The Holy Spirit reminded me, remember, I'm sensitive. I'm spirit. He said, remember, I told you never panic again. So I sat down with the baby. She said, Mommy, you don't want to take me to the hospital. Do you want me to die? And the mother's heart in me turned. I got up, Holy Spirit said, sit down. I'm sensitive. So I sat down. You know, when I sat down, the devil started talking. So me, I started shouting, he who the Son sets free is free. You know that thing that children do when they don't want to hear something? La, 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 la. Some of you need to do it to the devil. When he's going to say, la, 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 la. Tell the devil, la, 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 la. How many of you watched my daughter's bone marrow transplant live? You watched it. If you were paying attention, I didn't sit down. It was hours. I was pacing, and I didn't keep quiet. I was talking. I was either singing or speaking the word or praying. Why? Satan was telling me things. He said, hey, as people are watching like this girl will just die. She would die on world view. I said, let her die while I'm standing in faith. I was shouting, I was doing la 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 because I didn't want his voice to come and be putting fear in my heart. So you have to learn that thing. There's no shame in it. When the devil is trying to talk loud, la 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 la, shut up. So God was about to make the man. When our music minister was leading us, he started speaking about God making the man, and we are the best of the best. I mean, that's so true. I mean, I'm sorry, I got to boast, man. I'm so glad God made me a woman. I'm not a man. I'll tell you a few reasons tonight why I'm so glad that I'm not a man. I'm so glad. Okay. All right. So number one, not be me. Then they come meet. Month end. Whether you get the money or you not get the money, bring. Housekeeping. I told my husband, no matter how rich I become, there will never come the day when I will let you get free without giving me my housekeeping money. You go give me that money. You give me. When the man doesn't have it and you show up, the month has not ended. Say, honey, the month ended 2 days ago. He's angry because he doesn't have it. That's pressure. And I don't have that pressure. You understand? Tell you another reason why I'm glad God made me a woman. Men's clothes are boring. Everything that they wear is trousers and shirts. Even in River State, where they tie wrapper, under the wrapper waiting the trouser. But just take one fabric, give it to women, and say, go. You go see something. There's some colors that men, even in their dream, cannot wear. If you wear them, somebody goes, this man no get wife. Who live and come on like this? Women will take that color and do what we call accessories. Color don't turn to fine thing. I'm glad I'm not a man. How many of you, your children draw man for primary 1? Round head, 2 sticks, man is complete. If you check biology textbook, that's exactly how man is drawn. Round head, 2 sticks, 2 legs, finish. But when they're drawing the woman, how many of you look Pastor Mildred today? Hey! Rekebo shekete, ela kasela bareka tola maneka she, ela bo shaka ya ba 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 ba, rabada bada 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 bada. Hey! Ila bo shakate, makero sabane, la koti la bamba. Hey! See, it's those curves that make us irresistible. They're all straight lines. So they need to break those angles down and get the soft curves. And that's how God just took his time and he just, oh. By far, the strongest reason I'm glad I'm a woman is because in all of creation, the female is the only one that was made without elastic limits. In physics, they teach us about elasticity. Elasticity is the capacity of a substance to go back to how it was before it was pressured. When 2 babies are born, male and female, see this boy that loves animals. When I gave birth to him, he looked like a girl. He had so much hair. So people will see me, and we used to play the hair. Because all the other children who were born, the girls, they came out bald. So we did not have hair to use and do. I used to tie ribbon on the bald head. The few strands of hair, I go find and tie ribbon. So this boy now came out with so much hair. My husband said, I better not cut this hair, make I enjoy him. Because we don't get any people get hair. So we used to plait his hair. And people would think he was a girl. They say, oh, this girl is so fine. I say, it's not a girl, it's a boy. Some of them will argue with me till they come out in Pampas. They say, oh, it's a boy. I say, I told you. You don't want to hear. Okay, so when 2 babies are born, they look the same. Boy and girl, they look exactly the same. It's only when they start piercing ear that you know this is a girl or a boy. That is those days. Now, the men, they pierce past the women. But give the girl 8 years, 8 to 10 years, the woman begins to stretch. She starts to stretch on the chest to accommodate the breasts. She stretches here to accommodate the hips, stretches here to accommodate the backside. Those curves begin to show, and the woman shows up. She's the one that was made with the capacity to stretch. When that girl grows up and she gets married, to perform her duty on the bed, she's got to stretch. I don't know what I do for outside. I don't follow. Then the man deposits a microscopic seed in her body. And her body has the capacity to take that microscopic thing and build it into a human being. And for 9.5 incredible months, she's stretching in ways that are unbelievable. There's some women you see pregnant, the only thing you say to them is sorry. Because they're standing here and the stomach is there and her back is bent in an unnatural angle, but she's pushing because she knows the next generation is depending on me. No matter how long it takes, I'ma carry this thing until the time. And then when it is time to bring life to the earth, the woman stretches again and she pushes those babies out. Then she stands up like nothing happened. Oh! She stands up like nothing happened. Wait till who them be? Where them they? Let me tell you, there's nobody like the woman created with the capacity to stretch, push, and then stand like nothing happened. Let me tell you something. This is elastic. Black o, white o, yellow sisi o, ọmọ pupa lo wù mí o, ọmọ dúdú sì ń kọ lẹ́tà. Bóyá o dúdú o, àbí o pupa o. Elastic na elastic. If it's in, or in fact, how many of you when you were small, if you grew up like me in the family that money no plenty, you have only 1 pint. When they buy that pint, now your size. But after you don't wash them a few times, something happened to your pint. If you want to run, what do? Because if you know hold them, what's gonna happen? Gonna fall. Let me tell you what happened to your pant. The elastic exceeded the elastic limit, so it couldn't go back to how it was. But the woman is not so made. She has the capacity to be stretched, push, then stand up like nothing happened. Look at this elastic. Let me take this small length and pull it. It's more than 3 times what it was. Now, when I pick up the elastic and I'm pulling the elastic is not say, see this woman, I bet no pull me. No. Elastic is like, you go on ahead and do whatever you want to do. But when you're done, I'm going back. I'm going to go back. Do whatever you want to do. When you finish, who I am is resilient. I can't be broken. You can stretch me, you can pull me, you can shout, you can do whatever. But when you're done, I'm going to go right back. This is the woman. If you don't remember anything, remember this. So that's what they tell us here, the weaker vessel, weaker vessel. So, they teach me for English. If you see weaker, something was originally weak. Magorobo Shakata. Not be me. If you see, wait. Small, smaller. Big, bigger. Fat, fatter. Short, shorter. Weak, weaker. So if something was weaker and something was originally weak, we are not the weak person, it's the man.